What's up, good people? How you doing? Found one of my old shirts. I'm on my way to work out because I'm saying to everyone, you got to change more than just your mind, more than your finances. You got to stay healthy, all right? I'm in pain, but I'm going back for more pain. Listen, I'm in this series that you're programmed to be poor, and I just wanted to drop this message off for the weekend. There's going to be two videos, one in this box and one in this box. You're going to see two videos at the end of this. I implore you to watch them both. But here's the deal. Please watch them all the way through before you make a comment because you will see the whole point. Listen, I'm going to talk about a couple of stocks. I'm going to talk about Palantir. I'm going to talk about Nvidia. And I'm going to talk about one of the biggest mistakes that people make, especially new to investing. Big mistakes. I made it myself. My first investment was 92, made a lot of mistakes and learned a lot of things. Okay. Listen, I just want you guys to see this really quick and then we'll go into the stocks. Look at this. Let's look right here. I don't know if you guys could see that. It says in the middle. Let me go to the top there. The fact is, no matter where you are in life or what you came from, you got the ability to set goals effectively, change your mindset, and achieve them. I want you guys to remember that because I want you to think differently. Let's go into some stock. And I just want to say some things that a lot of new investors do that is wrong. You know, there's a song called Everybody Plays a Fool sometimes. No exceptions to the rules. Okay. That means we've all been there. Now, I want to talk about not looking at the size or the cost of a stock. So some of you may see a stock and it costs $3,000, right? 4,000, 5,000. And you may say as a new beginner, you know what? I'm not going to get that. It's just too much. I can't make any money in it. How much will that stock go up, right? And I used to play that. But I will tell you in 2020, Tesla changed that for me because I bought it at I bought a share at $500, which I thought was a lot at that point. And then a few days later, it went to 7. Then I bought another one. And then a 9. I bought a few more. And then like in 30 days, I sold it all for like $2,100. That was pre-split, right? So I learned a valuable lesson about percentage and not just the stock, okay? This is a big mistake that a lot of new investors do. They find a stock, they see it's cheap, and they buy a lot of shares and they think they're going to make a lot of money. That is not the way to do it. As a matter of fact, the price of the stock is based on the amount of shares available. It's all a part of an algorithm that you have to learn about. You got to learn about it. I touch on that in my class. Top link below. The circulating supply. Okay. So if you see a company that's priced low, that doesn't mean that it's a crap company, but it also doesn't mean that it's going to multiply 4 times over. Okay. So we have to look at percentages. So let me go into this. Let me show you guys this. Okay. Now, I'm going to talk about Palantir, right? A lot of people are in Palantir, myself included. Okay. Palantir, as you could see, is very cheap. It's $11, right? And I'm going to tell you guys that there's something that I do and I want to share it with you guys. I will sometimes buy 500 shares, 125 shares, 250 shares, right? So what I did here is just a little over a month ago, I bought 125 shares, right? As you can see, up 45%, right? But what I did was I sold 124 shares, right? I'm sorry, I'm not editing this out. I did. I sold 124 shares for a profit, and then I bought some more, and then it ran up. Now it's 45 percent. Okay, so it went up. I sold, and then I bought some more, and then it also went up. Yes, I could have and should have kept it, but Palantir was a little risky. All right, I just want to prove the point. Here's the point. What I normally do is I'm going to show you another stock. If you remember that I suggested that you guys keep this stock on your watch list, the day I told you guys that, I only had one share, right? But in this stock, I actually, in one portfolio, I bought 125 shares in this portfolio, and then I bought 500 shares in another portfolio. But in this one, I sold 124 shares, all right, when it went up to 20%. And I kept one. And I'm just sharing this with you because I want you guys to adopt some of these principles. Now, I kept one share. Why? So I can monitor the price action. So I don't have to go and check it right now. It's in my portfolio. One share is not going to make or break me. But the reason why I asked you guys to put this on it is because it's in sports betting, right? FanDuel is one of the companies I believe it owns rather. And it's a European company, and they are thinking about going public here on the New York Stock Exchange. And I think it's going to explode, right? That's just me. I also think that every state, it will be legal for sports gambling. All right. For those of you that are too saved and says, oh, I'm not, that's fine. All right. I'm just bringing it to the family. Consume it if you want to. If you don't, just don't. All right. I understand. I get it. Everybody's at a different point in life. All right. But here's the deal. I want to show you guys this. Let's look at Palantir. Palantir is doing extremely well. Let's look at the last month. Palantir up. Let's just call it 39%, right? 39%, right? And that's cool. But then you look at big tech and you look at a company that is worth hundreds of dollars, like $300, and you say, I won't buy that because it's worth $300. It's a lot of money. I don't see any way I can make money, right? Let's look at NVIDIA. Look at NVIDIA. Look at what NVIDIA did in the last month, okay? Only 11%, right? Palantir, 39%. Oh, okay. So you think to yourself, hey, I made the right decision. I bought the cheap stock. I got a lot of shares, and that's how I made money. But when you zoom out, let's look at year to date. Year to date, oh my, look at that. I'm finna say, oh my goodness. It absolutely smashed in 5 months. 85%, right? Oh, it's got to be killing NVIDIA. No, it didn't. Look at that percentile. 118% on NVIDIA on a $300 stock. And you may say, yeah, but I don't have, if I do the $300 stock, I can only afford 3 of them. No, do fractional shares, good people. And one of the reasons why I'm making this video is I want to encourage you guys to not be lazy. Like I'm heading to the gym now so I can be in pain because I'm gonna be truthful, y'all. This summer, I'm getting my buff on. I'm gonna share the journey with y'all and get my buff on. But I know to gain, there's gonna be pain. And so what I'm saying with this is the same thing, okay? You gotta change the way that you see things. Now, one of the things I'm going to encourage everyone to do, and this is a suggestion, of course, anything I say about the stock is not a suggestion for you buy, hold, or sell. I got to say that legal. But this is a suggestion. Open up multiple brokers. If you don't have a broker that allows fractional shares, you need that as a broker also. Okay. Now, I use Fidelity. And I use Webull for my fractional shares. And I do have a link below for Webull. And I got it set on automatic, right? So those are 2 I know that do fractional shares. Of course, Robinhood also do fractional shares, okay? But I just want to keep it simple, all right? Fidelity, if you're new and you don't have any stock and you don't have a 401k, start with a Roth IRA with Fidelity, and you can do fractional shares. Okay. That's where I want you to start, because not only is it tax free when you pull it out, if you keep it in there a minimum of 5 years or to the age of 59 and a half. But here's another thing that most people don't know about a Roth IRA. If you have an emergency and you have to pull money out, you could pull the amount of money out that you put in minus your gains, and you're good. See, that's another thing that people don't know about a Roth IRA. And you get to pick your own stock. Check it out, okay? That's in Fidelity and other ones, but I use Fidelity. It's a legacy broker, okay? But also, too, I encourage everyone to have about 3 brokers, right? I have a broker that I do my $5 a day in, right? Fractional shares, right? I have a broker that I have my retirement in, and then I have another broker that I do my swing trading in. Okay, let me know in the comment section how many brokers you have. But this is all a part of my, we've been programmed, right? This is the stuff they won't teach, but we have been programmed. Remember what I showed you guys, just like I'm going to the gym to work out. Just remember that you can change your mindset. And I want you to start, I'm going to challenge you to start thinking about the things that you haven't been. And when it comes to your finance, I was trying to pull that quote up again. When it comes to your finances, I'm going to say something that's going to blow your mind, but it's so simple. My family always teases me because when somebody consistently does something that fails, I always look them in the eye and go, how's that working for you? Yeah, but last year this happened. Yeah, last year this happened. I go, what did you change? Oh, well, nothing. And I go, how's that working for you? So if you've been struggling financially, if you've been constantly losing in the stock market over and over and over and over and over again, I'm going to ask you, how's that been working for you? So that means there has to be change. That means that you have to condition your mind to change whatever you're doing, right? Change whatever you're doing. Like when I hit big, especially with options, when I hit big, I used to go, oh man, you guys saw me make you guys saw me make $14,000 in a week. Those of you that was at the end of last year in a bear market while I was going down. You guys saw it. And a lot of you guys partook in it and made money also, right? But what normally happens? What happens? Oh, I made $1,500 on that play. Oh, I'm going to make $10,000 now. And then you get burned. Challenge yourself to do something different, okay? And so set some safeguards in place by writing some disciplines, okay? And keeping your book of disciplines close. Keep them close, good people. I know I'm animated because I want to help people. Keep your book of disciplines close. If you say that I'm going to get 10% out of this stock and it goes to 10%, then sell it. Don't look back if it goes. I don't care if it runs 30%, because here's another truth that you could take to the bank. If you try to make 50% on a stock, I can make 10% 5 times quicker than you can make 50%. If you're trying to make 100%, I can make 10% 20 times easier than you trying to make 100%. These are just the averages. These are the truths. So there's a lot to teach, and I'm just going to continue to hit you guys with the truth. And if you don't want the truth, you at the wrong page. I made a very controversial video on yesterday. I want you guys to check out these 2 videos in these boxes, but I also want you guys to make sure that you get your 20 free stock. At least get 10 free stock. That's the second link below in the description. And then if you really want to make money, stop trading and start learning. Go ahead and take up Stock Up You. The stuff that you're getting in here is priceless. And I have one of the cheapest universities or classes out there, okay? It is what it is. Go check it out. Look at the price, okay? I'm going to leave it right there. If anything I've said in these last 3 videos has helped you, please leave me a comment, and make sure after you check out the links below, make sure you watch these 2 videos in these 2 boxes. Live, love, laugh, and learn. These 2 videos, watch them both and continue to share my page. I love you guys. Continue to share my page with your friends and family. If this page keeps growing, I'm going to keep giving you guys everything. You guys help me, I'm going to help you guys. These 2 videos.